What is up, YouTube? That's here today. I'm back playing more Pokemon VGC 2023 Regulation D battles. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys my take on hyper-aggressive play in Regulation D. It's been a while since I've done one of these teams where it's just a complete race to the finish and really just pins your opponent and does everything possible to limit their defensive options. This is hyper-aggression. This is winning without even letting your opponent get a chance to play the game. And this team uses some really cool Pokemon. It's going to be using a physical Regieleki with a Life Orb and Wild Charge and Normal Terra Extreme Speed. Bunch of cool stuff there. Using a pretty standard bundle with like Icy Wind Booster. We're using a Dark Terra Adamant Choice Scarf Urshifu Dark. This is going to be pivotal in bullying our opponents into not protecting and then just letting us get those big crits with those Wicked Blows or things like Sucker Punch. Heck, I even have Focus Punch on this guy for the reads and a few specific matchups like TR where, you know, your opponent is going to be playing it a little bit defensive and you can just blow something up. So if they want to go with like a Trick Room with like a Bronzong or something, you can just be like, and, you know, usually Bronzongs would like Terra away, and there's some cool matchups where the Focus Punch could work, but we'll see if we get into that. We also have Dragonite with Multiscale. This is our Tailwind setter against other dynamic speed control leads like Tornadus, Murkrows, and Talonflames. We let them get up their speed control. We set ours up just a little bit slower and a little bit bulkier. And then we usually KO their Tailwind setter that same turn with something like an Aleki, an Urshi, or even a Shimpao. Speaking of Shimpao, this is a super standard Shimpao, but we are using Ice Terror on this guy to be able to better check bulky Rillas and bulky Amoonguses. So maybe that'll come into play. And last but not least, I think the mon that really brings it all together is a Covert Cloak Gothitelle. This is an Imprisoned Trick Room Gothitelle, but what's really cool about it is that it also carries Taunt. So against Amoonguses and stuff like that, we can have a safe combination of Gothitelle and any other Pokemon on the board. We can imprison Trick Rooms. We can taunt things that we don't like. We can taunt things like Trick Room if we want to taunt that as well, if like there's other weird stuff. But like basically we can taunt Spores, right? We can taunt Looter Dances. We can taunt Shelters from Goodras. There's so many cool things here, and we force them to respect Protect with Gothitelle. And the combination of like Gothitelle, Lecky, and Urshi is very, very oppressive. Your opponent already feels like they're back to the wall before really, you know, the game even starts. And if there's ever a board state where those two are on the board, they can't protect and they can't switch. And all they gotta do is just lose mons until we win. I also think Gothitelle is like really good at breaking the mons that this team kind of struggles with. Like I said, Amoongus, things like Iron Hands. We have Psychic for those matchups. And yeah, this should be a pretty easy set of games. Like I said, this team's really, really good. Let me know the answer to the question today. What do you guys think of the format? Are you guys still excited to play it? I think it's only a matter of time until teams like this one kind of take over and start winning the games in like 2 or 3 turns without even allowing a chance for, you know, counterplay. I wouldn't say this is like the best team ever, but this sort of team will eventually, I think, dominate the game. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments, and without further ado, let's just get right into these games and see if we can win some games with some hyper aggro strategies. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, so the most important thing about Regulation D is speed control, right? It's pretty much like that for every single VGC format, but what makes Regulation D different is there's a lot more priority speed control users, dynamic speed control users, and there's always Tornadus or like a Talonflame or a Murkrow or something like that, and if you're not fighting that, you're fighting Trick Rooms. So we're fighting against Tornadus in this first one, and realistically, what I like to do against these is trade Tailwinds with them, but in a very bulky, reserved way. So like I can just use like Dragonite and be completely fine. I also like to go Lecky. I'm thinking about what I want to use the rest here. I want to go Goth because I want to be able to use Goth to check the Amoongus, and I'm going to bring Urshi here, and I think these are going to be great mons. But realistically, what I like to do against Tornadus, everyone's like, Tornadus is everywhere, it's ruining the game, it's so busted. What I like to do against Tornadus is go, okay, you have your speed control, I have my speed control. What you can't do is set Tailwind, Protect, and Attack at the same time. There's only so much your opponent can do every single turn. And if you trade speed control with them, and let's say they would like Tornadus Rilla, which is kind of their best lead. T-Tar. Alright, cool. And if they don't lead Tornadus, bro, we just blow them up next turn. Like, that's fine. I think we can go with the double Protect and just blow up that T-Tar. I don't even have to do any of that. I can actually just Iron Head the T-Tar and just protect my Lecky. If you want to fake out my Dragonite, be my guest. I can't. You can fake out Rock Slide. There's no speed control here. I don't have to really care about anything. Lecky has the board state, and I will be able to check that Rilla with an Urshifu later on in the game. So, go nuts. Yeah. You can totally kill that Lecky next turn, too. Lecky's basically a trade 1-for-1 delete button. So it basically baits all the fake outs, and it's like a little bit better than a Final Gambit user. So good damage here. I doubt we're getting a policy proc, right? D-Dance. We still outspeed with Lucky, it's fine. Cool, so let's think about what we need to do here in this situation. Dragonite's gonna lose its multi-scale from the Sandstorm, right? But I can one-shot that T-Tar this turn. And I think I'm gonna hard swap out my Dragonite for Goth to get a good pin on the Rilla, so it can't like reset fake out pins every single turn. And also help us taunt the Amoonguss that's coming in. So pivot out here. And we'll just delete the T-Tar. Delete T-Tar. We should still outspeed this T-Tar. This actually is not a full speed like it's very bulky. But I think we get the KO here. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Who needs Shempow? Physical Alecki busted. You can KO one of these Pokemon. It's a trade. Well, I don't think you can KO my Goth, but like, go nuts. Stomping Tantrum. Yep, might not even get the KO. I lied. It always does. Goes down. We bring out Urshi, and now we have the actual illusion of fake out pin, but we don't have fake out. Let's see what they want to do. Bro, I'm low-key thinking of clicking Focus Punch with my Urshi. And so we didn't even need Tailwind yet. If you want to go Torn, I will destroy you with this Urshi, by the way. Show me that Torn. Lando. So one of the good things about, you know, this isn't the correct Lando, right? But like the good thing about like Urshi's Wicked Blow is that it goes through crits. It crits through all those attack drops if it was the Intimidate Lando. Let's think about what I want to do here. What I really like about this board is you normally would fake out to stop, you normally protect to stop a fake out, right? But you can't protect because I have an Urshi. Like, we're in such a good spot here. We really just have to think they can't swap. So there's not that much they can even do. I'm going to double into the Landorus slot in case I need it. It would get redirected over there. And we'll just go for the Wicked Blow. We should be able to take this guy out in one hit. This is an Adamant Scarf Urshi. And so right now they think, actually, they could be Scarf too, right? But they think that they're faster than us, and they don't. They're not. So they're so pinned here. They have to respect Fake Out. They have to respect Unseen Fist. They have to respect, like, I am the one holding all the cards here. And I don't even think, like, if they have, like, Grass, Terra, Rilla, maybe they break our Urshi in one hit. Wait, Fairy Terra here? Flying Terra. Yo, they're trying to roll me over here. Are they scarfed? Terra Flying? Terra Blast? No. They should be going down here. Maybe they're probably Sand Force is what they are. Yeah, and they're donezoed. Nice Terra, though. But you see how, like, this hyper-aggressive team, like, we hold all the cards. We don't need to taunt to do anything here. We just want... This would redirect our Psychic into the Rilla, which is just completely fine. Knockoff. Go nuts. We just had a Covert Cloak. Cool. You shouldn't even be able to knock off Covert Cloak. I'm kidding. Good damage, though. Yeah, it's great. That should put the Rilla within range of this as well. And so, if they have a Amoonguss as their last mon, we'll see how this goes. But I think we're fine. I think that we're going to be good. Because I still know that we have Taunt. And so they're going to be caught in a situation where they want to, like, Spore and Rage Powder at the same time. Bundle. I don't know if we outspeed Bundle. No, not anymore. Okay, so let's think about this. Huh. I don't think the Bundle can Oko my Urshi. And Icy Wind, I still actually, like, if they Icy Wind me, I still outspeed it. And they wouldn't KO my Goth with that. So let's just Psychic into that, put it in range for like a Dragonite E-Speed after a Sandstorm chip, and just go for a Wicked Blow. I want the Rilla off the board, actually. Oh, that's game. Why would you protect it from an Urshi, bro? Dude, that ain't it at all. Now you should be going down. Adamant Dark Terra boosted. Yep. Nice. Cool. And the right play here, now that Rilla is gone, it's technically to Trick Room. Because we underspeed that Bundle. So that way we can just send our Dragonite and go like Iron Head Psychic, and like it would lead to more Psychics and Iron Heads down the road than just like the one turn. Because like we don't know what the rest of the EVs are. Bundles can be very bulky in the Spit F side. But we'll see. I will Trick Room. I will go Wicked Blow Trick Room. And it'd be even funnier if they went Icy Wind. It'd be like an extra flex. It'd be like, bro, I see you, bro. I see you out here, thinking you can get 2 birds, 1 stone. And the Wicked Blow. Hydro hits. Hey, good Hydro. Doesn't even get the KO, though, and that's going to be game. Like, you probably just die right here. Like, it's the biggest Wicked Blow the world's ever seen. Oh my gosh, don't even need the Trick Room, bro. Don't even need Trick Room. Dude, Urshifu's busted. Urshifu with Physical Lecky picking up wins out here against the unbeatable Dynamic Speed Control. That, like, see, we forced them to have it. I keep talking about this. Like, the way I like to play this format and most of Pokemon in general is you force your opponent to meet you at designated levels that you're setting. First of all, like, we force them to bring Dynamic Speed Control. If you don't bring Dynamic Speed Control, you're probably going to lose. And if they brought Dynamic Speed Control, well, that would have meant they met us at the correct level, and then we would have played the game normally and went for, like, a Protect Tailwind into, like, we still retained a better board state, because if they let Fake out next to that Dynamic Speed Control, it would have been like Rilla and Torn. Well, Lecky still outspeeds both those if we trade Tailwinds. So next turn, I still get my, trade that I wanted into bringing out Urshifu because I'm still Scarf. We would still have more speed control. So, I mean, I'm not saying what they did was wrong, but I'm saying, like, it's a good example of, like, forcing your opponent to meet you at levels that you're designating and showing the importance of, like, planning out a game plan before you even get into the game when you're building your team for what you want it to accomplish. And, it's great seeing all that come together. All right, there has to be like a pledge combo in there somewhere, right? There has to be like a weird pledge combo. Is that like a Sash or Scarf Gengar? Something's weird. Salazzle's also weird. The thing is, though, do they have Dynamic Speed Control? They do not. So, like, I just lead with this, and they lose. I go lead like this, and, like, they, like, really lose. I'll do that then. I mean, bro, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them with power. Alright, I want to use Focus Punch for this Urshifu so bad. I want to use it. This is going to be the game. I feel like the only way we lose is some sort of weird, like, Trick Room or, like, Ally Switch. Like, Meowscarada is the enigma here. It's the trickster. So we got to check that thing. I don't care about these. I'm going to double into the Gengar, probably. Or, not double. I'm going to Icy Wind plus Wild Charge into the Gengar. Because I feel like Trick Room here is with their win condition. And then you bring out, like, a Ceruledge that sets up. So we're just going to check that thing. We're going to let the Chestnut use its Spiky Shield, right? Go nuts, buddy. Hopefully we can actually hit the Gengar with this Icy Wind, because, okay, cool, because I was like, I really don't want Gengar to live its Sash and Trick Room me. That would be really bad. That did a lot to the chest. There's the Curse Body. Cool, that's fine. Can you Curse Body twice in one turn? Can they double Curse Body me? Please not. Oh, God. Yo, I'm cursed, bro. Alright, it's fine. Chestnut can do whatever it wants. Alright, Chestnut. Bulk up. That's a freeze dry that guy next turn. The thing that sucks is our Lucky's like kind of hot garbage now. So like we'll see what happens. Is it Cinder? Okay, cool. We just Hydro Pump that guy then. Bro, I wonder if this just KOs though. I just want to see. I just want to see it, bro. Does this KO a Cinderace? Maybe. It just might. Let's find out. So we get the Sword of Ruin, Normal Terra, Life Orb, 80 base power, now stabbed, E-Speed. If Dragonite can do it, so can Regieleki, right? That's the thing. If Dragonite can do it, so can Regieleki. Let's go. Oh, come on, just give me this one shot. Oh, dude, that's so bulky. I wonder if it's like in-game EVs. I have no idea, right? Citrus? Dude, that has to be a bulky Cinder. Wait, what citrus? What berry is that? Lychee berry? What is that, bro? Oh, dude, I cry every time. Are you drain punching me, good sir? Kind sir Chestnut. Are you drain punching me? Oh my god, dude, unlucky, bro. Okay. And the crit. All right, I see what type of game this is now. This is an unlucky game with the double cursed body into whatever that turn was. Oh well, that's what I get for trying to have a good time. I think Freeze Dry would actually Oko that Chestnut. If Icy Wind, which is like half the base power, did that much on a spread move, like this is, you're dead. And I'm gonna Sucker Punch this guy. I think he's gonna Sucker Punch me first, have a higher base speed tier. I should be good. Yeah, don't want to get Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch before there's Sucker Punch, obviously. And, oh yeah, I think the Chestnut's gone, dude. I think it's gone. Come on, bundle. Yeah, let's go. My bundle's not full special attack. It has some bulk in it. So, let's see. The ice types, dude. It's the last mon. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we win. The right play here is Freeze Dry plus Sucker again. Couple of reasons. If they wanted to like have that fail in Trick Room, they would have been left at like 1 from the Sash from the Freeze Dry, and the next turn we would just have them on a Sucker Punch lock. Cool. So we'll take those wins. Obviously, I messed around a little bit too much in that game and tried to get cute with the normal Terra E-Speed of Lecky, but like, I'm allowed to have fun. That's what this is. I'm allowed to have fun just like everybody else. All right, so this guy doesn't have dynamic speed control, but there is speed control from Bundle, which means we could trade Bundle leads and go like for an Icy Wind speed tie, which would not be great versus like a King Gambit switching, which is probably what their whole plan is with having the King Gambit on the team. I will say that there is a lot of power in Trick Room on their team, and they probably kind of just have a bundle to force you to respect it, which is what I always say you should do on a Trick Room team. You should always have an option to go fast, so your opponent can't just lead with whatever they want and roll you over. That being said, they're already locked in. I think we want to lead Goth, but we don't want to lead in our first slot because we don't want to know that we need Goth to win the game. Let's think about this. I think Urshifu's an amazing lead, and even if they were to... They might have the bundle, so like if they think I'm gonna lead Urshifu to pin their like Crest Ursa Luna lead, they can like Icy Wind make us slower than one of their mons. Like they could lead like Ursa Luna bundle, and then that might make us slower than them. But like, since we're Scarf, we'd still be fine. So like this lead is very good. I'm gonna bring my Sash Xianpao here. I like the Sacred Sword versus the Gambit, and I don't know how I feel about bundle. So I'm gonna bring a Lecky. I think Dragonite could be very good here too. Fuck it, let's just bring Dragonite. Dragonite's the only like bulky mon on our team, so you might as well just bring it. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can get done here. We should be able to beat this team. Like this team looks a little bit too reactive, and we have all the tools that we need to bully them out of the game. I can go for a Focus Punch this game. I wonder, like, if they're just EV trained to live those things. Like, if I were to click the Focus Punch into the King Gambit, right? I wonder if they're like, I'm just EV... Not Gambit, but like, this is such a hard play. Okay. We have to just do... They have Flying Terror on the King Gambit. I know they do. I'm worrying about Ally Switch this turn. That's what I'm kind of looking at here. It's looking like all roads lead to like this being just a good play, because you're either going to go A, Flying Terra, or B, Ally Switch. I guess you could just stay, but like I could just close combat you. No way you're that dumb. Like, you know what this Goth's here for, and you shouldn't be protecting either, because I have the illusion of Fake Out. And the illusion of Fake Out is sometimes just as good, if not better, because you don't make the mistake of overcommitting to the Fake Out if you can't use it. Because right now, they can't switch, right? That's the thing. So, show me that Flying Terra King Gambit. Ally Switch would also get your Crest out of the way of this, like, Wicked Blow. Dude, like, show me something that I want to see. That's it. That's what I'm talking. A Flying Terra, or like, sorry, Fairy Terra Crest, maybe? I can see that. Oh, Flying Terra. Dude, I'm so jacked. Dude, Dark. Okay, that's fine. I could just swap out and use Close Combat. I should have just clicked Focus Punch, bro. That's fine. This is great damage. And they have to be Trick Rooming, right? Dude, that's still a lot. Crit, yep. Imprison, no TR. Corto, you're gonna probably KO Oh, wait, do you get to trick room here if you KO my Goth? You hit the Urshi. Why would you hit the Urshi? What a weird game. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is going to shred the Cress's defense. That was a weird turn. That was a real weird turn. We could have almost lost, I think. I guess Dark Terra King Gambit is, like, pretty popular. They're probably thinking what they can do here. I wouldn't be surprised if that Crest had Moonblast. A lot of Cresses do have Moonblast to check Urshis. Which, you know, we have that in supply right now. We should be able to get the KO on the Crest here. And if they were to ally switch, like, I'm not losing anything by swapping in here. Like, you can KO one of my moms maybe, but then I just get to reap him with something else. It's not the end of the world. Goth comes back. Because, like, I would be surprised if they were EV trained to live, like, the Wicked Blow. But you can't EV train to live, like, the Dark Terra Adamant Shempow boosted Wicked Blow, bro. That Crest is blown out. Alright. A crit! No, I'm kidding. Alright, so that thing's gone. We have Sacred Sword for the King Gambit. I don't know if we're going to be able to get anything done with it. Let's see how much damage this even does. Like half? Yeah. So next turn, they're going to want to Iron Head there. They can swap now. Immediate bundle, right? Cool. Bundle's fine. I think bundle's, like, actually fine. Yeah, we just chill here. We're still faster than the King Gambit, even if they go for an Icy Wind against us. They're going to have to, like, Hydro Pump our Urshi. And I don't think that even KOs. We'll see. Definitely just protecting the Shempow this turn. I think it's one of the best things Shempow can do, and all the Room monsters just have Protect. Sucker Punch. No. Oh, we're faster than their bundle, bro! Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, it's not, was it Quark Drive? It wasn't Quark Drive, was it? I thought it was, I wasn't paying attention. Either way, like, that's fine. Bruh. Oh, Ursaluna! How's it going, buddy? How goes it? Ursaloon D's, please. And we're going to do it like this. Double up, redirect over. Protect. Hey, Protect against Urshifu is a pretty not Pog play. If I remember correctly. You can Sucker Punch something if you want. They think I'm just going to delete that thing, and I just haven't yet. Now I'm within range for Sucker Punch, but now I can like start Sucker Punching things. I think I KO this Ursaluna, but like, probably not, right? Oh my god, dude. Dude, that's so much damage. Okay, there's the Flame Orb. And let's just finish it off. You Wicked Blow over there. I'm gonna start Sucker Punching over here to make their Sucker Punches fail, and that's game. Bruh. You can Sucker Punch my Urshi if you want. And then we get him. Dude, Urshifu's cracked, man. Imagine what would happen if I just used all the good mons too. I feel like every single team I have features like usually bad mons. Because I think those are like way cooler and, you know, people should use more bad mons. But like, I bet I could make some pretty cool flowcharts for like the good stuffs. I bet I could figure out what would like be the meta at Worlds if I really took the time to think about it. Now, world may never know. Ah, yes, the Shempow Dragonite Mirror matchup with Regieleki. They're totally special Lecky though, right? They're not physical. Let's think about what we want to do here. They have Fake Out. Do I Trick Room them and just win with a slow-ass Dragonite? I mean, I could. Let's see, though. They're going to lead Rilla, so I need to lead things that can pin Rilla. I kind of wish this Dragonite had Flying Terror. Like, I'm realizing as I built this team, like, Dragonite having Flying Terror to be able to check Rillas would be a lot easier, just because it's the number one thing that stops Lecky from sweeping. That being said, I think we can still lead Dragonite and kind of trade Tailwinds with them. And then if they want to lead Rilla and literally anything else, like Lecky should be able to trade really well. I think Urshi in the back's good, and then I will bring my Shempow. I don't think we need... There's no Amoonguss, so we don't really need Gothitelle. And Bundle's good. Obviously, Freeze Dry is good against all those sort of things. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like Bundle would get worked around a little bit too much. So I think I like the Shempow. I think Shenpao being able to enable the Urshifu can get KOs that we might not be able to get with like Sucker Punch as well. I think like a Sucker Punch from a Dark Terra Adamant Urshi could probably KO a Dragonite that's like 90% if I have a Shenpao on the board. And I don't want to rely on their Shenpao to do it. It's a good lead. So it's actually really cool. Their Lecky should outspeed my Lecky. So we're just going to double protect this turn, and then next turn go Tailwind, soak damage, one-shot their Lecky with a Wild Charge, and then probably win the game. And I want to see if they're like Volt Switching or if they're Electro Webbing. Yeah, we should be in a good spot here. Protect to block that fake out. They should be fake outing our Lucky if I'm being completely honest, but like, let's see who they are fake outing. I'm giving them a lot of respect here by double protecting, because again, I don't really think I have to. Cool. So I didn't have to protect with this Dragonite. Just letting you know, I could have Tailwinded and then just KO them without doing anything. Yeah, that would have been a really good play for me. But again, I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to. And there's also value in like saving your speed control for just a little bit later on in the game. So like here, I can still Tailwind. And I think I one-shot their Lecky with this. Let's go. They might be sashed. Flex Rope can miss too. Definitely can. Awesome. So that's our multi-scale broken. You know, it doesn't miss Wild Charge. Let's go. Oof. Oh, God, you're thick. That's a thick guy over there. Now we do outspeed their Lecky, though. And you can take out my Lecky this turn, but then I get to bring out Shenpao. Yeah, that's super fine. You might not KO me there. Damn, I always say that. And this Lecky has a lot of speed def. It has a lot of speed def in it. Like, a lot. So it didn't even matter that we got the Electro miss. Did not matter at all. We should be able to pin their Regieleki with an E-Speed, and we should be able to pin their Rilla with any of these, really. I'm going to bring the Shenpao in. They can swap out for... What is that Pokemon? Basculegion? But it shouldn't matter. I'm going to Terrastalize my Shenpao here. If I was Rilla players, I'd be EV training to live this. I think that you can live like the Ice Spinner. But I don't think you can live the Ice Terra version. You can just go Water Terra, that's fine. I think I think Rilla could probably, Rilla could live some Zacian stuff. So it's like, I feel like, you know, Rillas with like heavy HP defense could probably block a Shenpao for one turn if they had to. Let's see though. Obviously there's no Protect, yeah. I knew it, like, I was like, I just got a feeling that like Rillas could live these things. No way you live this one. I spin these. Yes, I want to actually run some calcs. I want to run some calcs. Maybe we're after this game. And then just like that, you got 2 Mons. I still have my Tailwind up, and I got E-Speeds, I got Tailwinds, I got Ice Spinners. Like I got everything I need to succeed right now, and a Scarf Urshi in the back. There's the Basculegion. The boy. Let's see if it's Pelipper. Yeah. Tailwind's still up. So, like, I actually think it's the right play just to get the Pelipper off the board. Dragonite has a higher base speed than Basculegion, right? I kind of wonder if I need to E-Speed or if I can Iron Head. Because I kind of want to Iron Head to make sure, like, if they have Ghost Terror or something. But this is fine. Let's see what they do. There, yeah, dude, that's such a sick play for me. Like, you just obviously respect Pelipper here. Like, that's the big thing. I was really trying to play around, like, Ghost Terra Pelipper for it trying to preserve its Sash. Rocky Helmet. Oh, okay. That's cool. Rocky Helmet Pelipper. Not bad. I like Rocky Helmet Pelipper. That's cool tech. Rocky Helmet's one of the best items in the game, I think. It's one of the only items that can play defensively and offensively at the same time. I would actually say it leans more towards being an offensive item than a defensive one. That being said, this is a big last respects. This is my last turn Tailwind, but I think that we're fine. We're just going to go for an Iron Head here because, like, there's nothing else to do. And we're just going to go for Sucker Punches. If they want to make us waste our Sucker Punches, then we just get another Tailwind up out of it and we should be fine. Because we can eventually just wait out the Rain 2 and then win with Urshifu. So we should be able to get this. But let's see what they do. They can go Terrastalize too. What are you going to Terra into, though? What's your Terra? Is it Fairy Terra Basculegion? I've seen that once. Water. What are you doing? Alright, so that means E-Speed hits now. Go nuts, though. Let's see it. Survey says SP, baby! Oh my gosh, that's still so much damage. Iron are getting flinchers. Flinch. Last respects. I get no last respects. Cool, and then we just win. They're probably, what are they thinking, like, if we have Goth, they might think that they could win. But we just do this. And the only way to lose here would be to go into, like, locking in Sucker Punch. Hold on, I'm gonna do this thing. Chat, I'm gonna do that thing. I don't give a shit, dude. I'm doing the thing, man. I would love to see a Protect, bro. Oh, then we just win. Oh, just the flex with the Focus Punch at the end. The reason why I have Focus Punch here is because I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. And there's like a couple matchups where, similar to this one, right? When you run that calc to see if the Rilla could have lived the Ice Spinner. But I found a couple like small situations where people are like using their Ursalunas to like EV train and potentially live through that first close combat. And so they live on the Urshi and then they, you know, live the Urshi all in. And then they like reply back after the trick comes up and just kind of win the game. So I'm gonna run the Rilla calc, and so yeah, Focus Punch would KO where close combat wouldn't there. But let's run this Rilla calc. Let's open up a browser, and right now, you know, it's the perfect time to answer the question today. Let me know what you guys think of the format. Really, are you liking it? Are you disliking it? What's good or bad about it? Too many legendaries, not enough legendaries. Too hard to get the legendaries. I feel like they should give like the legendaries some raids, but that's just my opinion. So we're gonna run Shempow here. We got Ice Spinner, and let's just run this versus Rilla. I know you guys can't see the screen yet, but let's see if I can put it up here. Window capture. All right, so here's the screen right here. So you can see a Shempow uninvested does like 89 to 106. Let's give ourselves our 252, and we are jolly, right? So this always KOs Rilla, right? But then when the Rillas go full HP, you see it's a 50 already. Most Rillas are like heavy HP with like maybe some Spadef and like a vest. Sometimes a little bit of speed. It's usually heavy attack. So in the situation, one of the reasons why I like the Ice Terra here is we're able to get that little double dip to make it so like no way in heck, like I guess maybe they could still technically live if they wanted to go full defense, but like I said, that usually never happens. So that Rilla we were fighting against probably just was like, I can eat this just fine. And I want to say, like, we're not even using Sword of Ruin yet. Like, let's put a Sword of Ruin here on here. So Sword of Ruin right there. Or is Sword of Ruin always active? Like, I have no idea how some of these things work. I mean, people always tell me, like, you never calc for Sword of Ruin. And it's like, I try to. You know, let's see let's see if we change it. Does it change? Yeah, so Sword of Ruin, I guess, like, always works when you have Shempow in. So yeah, Sword of Ruin. There we go. So for everyone that says I don't always calc it, it looks like it does automatically. So yeah, Sword of Ruin. But yeah, they probably thought that like they probably have just like enough defense to like live through that every time. It's not even a lot. 70, like that's a good Rillaboom EV spread, but it just doesn't work when your opponent's this guy. So if you're looking for calcs to beat both Rillabooms and Amoonguss and Shempow, maybe just think about changing your Terra to Ice. It's twice as nice. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video on my take on hyper-aggressive play in Regulation D. And hopefully this team gets you some wins. Check it out on Patreon. And other than that, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.